Hey, this is Atlas here, and today I'm going to be reacting and breaking down a song called It's Pizza Time from Pizza Tower. Boom! An alarm? What? What? No way! This is so cool. Oh! Increasing the pitch of the whole thing. This song is spewing 90s retro vibe. The song is definitely a callback to the 16-bit era video games like Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, but I'm gonna go even further beyond that and point out that I think the legendary OST from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, is actually a definitive inspiration for this song. This track is like a time machine that went to the early to mid 90s peak period. We have the shouts that were used from hip hop to Eurodance. The synthesized orchestral hits. And the super classic breakbeat slash drum and bass percussion samples that keep the song energy and tension on a higher threshold. Something cool that is happening in the song is pitch shifting. The term is pretty much self-explanatory, but it is an effect that you can apply to an instrument, a set of instruments, or even to a whole mix where you raise or lower the pitch of it. So if you raise the pitch of the song, it sounds like this. And if you lower the pitch of the song, it starts to sound like this. I think pitch shifting was an interesting touch in the song because there's another thing that you would hear that is not necessarily by applying an actual effect to the song, but by slowing the speed of a turntable or a tape. You know, 90s kids and even adults will actually play with slowing or speeding up the turntables or the tape recorders, and it will create a sort of the same effect. And there was actually another thing in the 80s and the 90s in which you would actually play backwards tapes and vinyl records because they had like hidden messages or whatnot. That's such a cool attention to detail. By the way, if you made it this far, thank you so much. So while you're at it, why don't you pitch shift that like button? Ew. Listen to that beat in the drums. The orchestral hits. This is so retro. It's awesome. Oh, this is awesome. Building up to something again. Those crazy modulations in the lead synths. Oh, guitar solo? This is so hype. That was great. Oh! One more time! Oh my god! It's increasing the tempo. It's doing an accelerando in this part. And oh! That was awesome! What? Oh my god! Another really cool thing is that the guitar goes from completely synthesized to an actual guitar tone on the second half of a song. I wonder if this has to do with the storytelling of a song, but also the synthesized guitar sounds like a more polished version of what you would hear in the SNES or Genesis sound chip. It would be very cool if the composer actually sampled the sound of the guitar straight from the SNES sound chip or, you know, another 16-bit era console. And as far as the storytelling goes up to this part, I think, well, the song is called It's Pizza Time, so I think you're just trying to make a pizza. But the thing is that maybe there's a threat within, you know, the kitchen or something, and it's not letting you prepare the pizza. Maybe the ingredients are just hidden, or there's a character that is hiding the ingredients or taking them away from you from accomplishing the pizza. Or, you know, the oven, it's like a big boss that is not letting you cook the pizza or something like that. There's certainly an angst for you to complete, you know, cooking this pizza, but something is preventing you from doing it. I also think that the song has 3 phases, so this could very well be a boss battle, you know. It has all the elements it needs. It's fast tempo, hectic drums, super hype scene leads, a very catchy melody that is, you know, very reminiscent of the 8-bit and 16-bit era of video games. Now, the final phase is bonkers. It double times in speed, so obviously the stakes are at its highest point when this cue comes in. But what's even crazier, it's how the resolution of the song slumps in tempo to a half of the original one. Progressively increasing the speed or the tempo of a song, it's called accelerando, and when you're decreasing it, it's called retardando. And the tempo is basically a metric that tells you how fast or slow you play the song all throughout. They sound very walky and unnatural because that's not only the premise of a song, but this is also a thing that is way easier to achieve with synthetic instruments, where you can just adjust and program and do automations to tell the instrument how to behave, and you can tell the instrument how to behave however you want, even if it sounds inhuman because it's a machine. Ultimately, I think the composer knows to a T what was happening on in the early to mid 90s in terms of the gaming culture, but also outside of it in terms of the music, and was able to apply it perfectly for the song. But hey, if you enjoyed this video, check this Undertale reaction that I did, alright? I'll see you there.